at what point in a even remotely reasonable person's mind. Jess, wanna go bye-byes?
Look on your mom's face.
How did you manage to do? Hey guys, so I'm up and out of the house again. I'm not sure this was one of my brighter ideas. My eyes are absolutely burning, and I'm not sure why. They're just like overstimulated by the light. It's not because of any meds, I know that much. Nothing's changed in the last couple days. But it just, you know how like you take a shower or something, you get water in your eyes and it just like burns for a little bit. That's how my eyes have been feeling the last few days, and I have no idea why. So anyway, I came out to Fred's. Can't stop. I'm hurting actually bad enough that Kiana's defaulting back to alerting, which does me absolutely no good because I can't take anything. I've been up since probably like 7 o'clock with a couple short dozes in there, and there was like no point in me sleeping, so I got up. I managed to wash my hair from my wheelchair, which I managed, but it was almost a disaster because, yeah, the towel, even though it was clean, stunk, which, yeah, did not help my mood or my pain level at all. I think I'm gonna go see if I can get some lunch later, guys. So we have a problem. I like a puzzle that's way up there. So selfie stick. There we go. Or I could have sat over here for who knows how much longer until somebody came over. Okay, so last night, his turn. So last night, Kiana's do not pet patch fell off, and I spaced it, honestly, earlier because, yeah, I just did. Until I started having mass amounts of problems today, and I realized it, but come here, baby. At what point in a normal, cognizant, non-impaired person's mind is walking by doing this to a service dog in a store, trying to distract them as you walk by, a even remotely acceptable thing to do? At what point would somebody think that was acceptable? Because I've had 6 people do it in the last hour. And I don't understand why. So I just went up and talked to a manager that I know because of these corners are getting to be a pain. There we go. because of all the pets that I know have been in the store, up to and including when I've asked them the ADA's 2 questions, and they've laughed it off and gone, no, it doesn't do anything, it's just a pet. And it's like I told him, the one lady that I just actually quoted her response, her dog was barking, to the point for probably several minutes, to the point that, come here, Key, to the point that I'm like, I'm pretty sure this isn't a service dog, but I'm going to go, prove it. But yeah, so anyway, apparently from what he told me, Fred Meyer's policy is that unless it is barking or defecating on the floor or going over into the food area, like the food bar, they let it be unless a customer complains. Yeah. However, he was actually snapped at by a vested service dog the other day. I had no idea that ADA does not cover aggressive service dogs, because they aren't by ADA, they are no longer considered service animals, because I don't remember the exact wording ADA uses, but they aren't ADA's definition of a service animal, whether they were originally trained to do something or not, because they're a danger. Whether they can work out of their aggression and be brought back. But it was nice to be able to talk to somebody and not just get blown off, because it's so stressful, especially with the number of times Key's been attacked, and more recently just, we were going into cars and she wasn't attacked, but a dog that was clearly dog aggressive on a leash charged at her, barking and growling. That it doesn't help her. And if you know your dog is dog aggressive, why would you tie him right by the door? And not only is it stressful for her, it's stressful as a team.